What is up? It's your boy Johnny Shreve, aka Mr. Tell Like It Is. Today, guys, is the first of my split series where I'm going to break down different training splits for you thoroughly so you understand how to program yourself and who should be following said split. Today, guys, we're starting off with full body training splits. So let's get into it. This question is brought up a lot of times with my clients in terms of like, should I train my entire body? First of all, it's understanding what is a full body split, what does it look like? Well, basically training your entire body is just that. Training your chest, your back, your delts, your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads, your calves, everything in one day. And the question is like, how do I actually do that? Who is it actually for? So let's like kind of go further into it and understand who it's actually for. Now let's get into like, how many times should you actually train your full body? We're not talking about doing like an actual 3-day split, 4-day split. We're not talking about like, you know, training one muscle group on each day. Like if you're doing a push-pull legs training plan, you train upper body push, upper body pull, and then lower body legs. Or if you're doing like a 4-day split or like a 5-day bro split where you're training chest, back, legs, shoulders, arms. Totally fine. Now when it comes to a full body, you're doing the entire body. And the question lies is how often should I train the full body? Well, a full body split usually is a typical Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing. When it comes to any split, and this is just from pure experience when I'm coaching almost 2 decades of coaching in person and online. When it comes to splits, like what's the best split for you? And we're talking about obviously a full body split. It's always gonna come down to what you can actually commit to, right? It doesn't matter what split you're trying to do or what your goals are. It has to come down to first, what can you actually commit to? The biggest mistake to your approach to your fitness journey is trying to get your life to fit fitness, right? We're trying to take our entire habits and our everyday habits in life, and then we're just gonna change it all around and just make it fit fitness. We wanna make fitness fit our life. And how we make fitness fit our life when it comes to training is how many days a week can you actually commit to the gym? Your goal is I wanna build muscle, okay, cool, that's fine. Then how many days can you actually commit to the gym? And what does it look like? You have parents, you know, you have a career, you have kids, you have jobs, you have school, whatever it is going to determine how many days you can actually train. So if you have a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, great. But if you have a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, great too. Or maybe you only have a Monday, Tuesday, and then a Friday. Or maybe you only have a Tuesday, Wednesday, and a Saturday and Sunday. Your split's gonna have to be based on the days that you can actually train. Can you train the entire muscle group a day back to back to back? You can, but again, when it comes to like optimal recovery, you're gonna wanna put some days in between. Now, if you're stuck with certain days where you can only train, where you can only train back to back, say I had a client who had a Monday, Wednesday, and a Friday. It's like, how do you program that? Well, basically your program is gonna be based on how we can optimize kind of recovering between those 2 days. You know, so if you had like a back-to-back day, that's completely fine if you have a back-to-back, a Monday, Tuesday, like my client did and had a gap until Friday. It's totally fine to train Monday, Tuesday, and then on Friday, because you're gonna get rest in between. As long as you get some rest in there at some point, it's gonna be beneficial for our progress, because we need to make sure that we're actually recovering. Now, there's a couple approaches you can do. If you have the, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday option, or the Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday option, that's great. You can leave it at a 3 days a week type thing if you wanted to. But Johnny, what if I wanted to do it more often? That's fine. Train your muscle groups every other day. You train Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and just keep doing like that, and that's completely fine as well too. Again, making sure we're recovering is gonna be key. And recovery just isn't, you know, taking a day off in between. That is making sure we're eating enough protein, making sure we're eating enough calories as a whole, making sure that we're getting enough water, make sure you're getting enough sleep, and then like doing your own stretching and whatnot will help with recovery. Now, when you talk about like full body splits or full body training, you know, who are they actually for, right? So for me, I look at a few different clients. Beginners. I have slightly mixed feelings when it comes to beginners. The reason why I do like training full body one day and I don't like for beginners is because when it comes to beginners, it's their form and technique are something they need to focus on right away, right? Just being able to control the weight is gonna be a good thing. And giving a beginner your entire body at once is just like, it's throwing a lot at somebody at once for them to start learning, you know, fundamentals of all basically lifts that are gonna cover your entire body. Having it split up on other days might be a little more beneficial, but again, if you're stuck with that, then that's completely fine. It's still good for beginners because again, when they're just starting off anyway, here's the flip side of it, they're gonna go a little slower. You don't want beginners running out of the gate just trying to do like a bunch of supersets and drop sets and just, you know, full intensity. You want them to learn how to actually move properly first. And then doing that at a little bit low intensity to start off is gonna be beneficial doing a full body. It's definitely gonna be a case to case for the most part. Some people are faster learners than others. Who else is a full body split for? Well, I would say those who aren't focusing on the gym being their main thing. Like they just want to go to the gym and be healthy and move some weight around. Basically just get their quota for being in the gym 3 days a week. 30 to 45 minutes of resistance training will definitely reduce your risk of cardiovascular disease, cognitive disease, avid pickleballers or tennis players, or, you know, they're doing a lot of trail walking or, you know, rec stuff. And then they just want to make sure that they're getting, you know, a good amount of resistance training in during the week. Good for those people as well too. And then again, it's just for those people who just are extremely busy and only have that much time to train. So going to the gym 3 times a week, training their full body, perfect for those really busy career men and women, parents, you know, even students. All right, now putting it together. Things to consider when you're putting together full body training splits. Number one, how you schedule your routine is gonna be based on a few things that you have to take into consideration. Number one, what muscle group needs more attention? Same with if you're gonna program for the entire week. If someone's chest is too small, you're not gonna wanna put your chest workout at the end of your week when you're naturally getting more tired. You wanna put it at the beginning of your week. Same with exercises within that day. If you're trying to get stronger at a certain exercise, or this certain exercise is gonna be better for you to build your chest, you're gonna wanna put it at the beginning of your workout, not at the end. So you're gonna prioritize in your split the muscle group that needs the most attention. Basically do that in like a priority list. So say it was, you know, chest is your priority and legs, but your back is good and your shoulders are pretty good and your arms, you know, they just grow pretty naturally. You want your full day training split to be something like chest, quads, back, delts, arms, glutes. You can literally plug and play this with whatever 3 days that you have available. And when it comes to sets and reps, make it easy. 3 sets for each exercise, do 6 to 12 reps. Now have like a, you know, a 2-second negative, a 1-second stretch and a 1-second positive, right? Just have anything between like a 2 to 5 second rep, right? Just control the weight. And then make sure you're resting, you know, 2 minutes between each exercise. 9 exercises in one day, 3 sets. You're looking at 27 full sets for the day. And that's why you need to recover. Again, how's your intensity gonna be throughout your entire body? You're gonna get tired, more tired at the very end. So even though we're doing 9 exercises, and that is, you know, pretty good volume. Remember, we're doing 9 exercises, 27 sets. We're only doing 3 sets of one muscle group, right? So when you're thinking about, is this junk volume? I'm doing 27 sets. Are you nuts? It's like, well, no, because you're only doing 3 sets of chest, 3 sets of quads, 3 sets of back, 3 sets of delts, 3 sets of arms or bis and tris, 3 sets of glutes, 3 sets of quads, 3 sets of calves, right? So it's not junk volume. Just a little bit more than an hour that you get your entire body worked out. Programming for a full body, we want to make sure that we're putting the muscle groups that need the most attention at the beginning of a workout. I suggest switching things up to make sure we're hitting all angles will help out. Now, it might seem a little more confusing, but again, if you just watch this video again, just kind of take some notes, or if you even watch it now and took notes, you should kind of see that you can basically make your own program. It's just executing after. That's going to be the big thing. Hope you guys have a better understanding about a full body split, how to actually program a full body split, how to approach a full body split, and then who a full body split is even for. Now, if you're interested in coaching, guys, and you want me to help you increase your efficiency in your training and nutrition, have better overall nutritional habits, and making this thing actually sustainable for your life, making fitness fit your life, hit the link in the description below, johnshoefitness.com, fill out the application. We can discuss your goals, put a plan together, and see what we can achieve together. Anyway, guys, till next time, you know how it is. Iron sharpens iron. Progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing.